So if you've been keeping up in the online world of mattresses like me, then you know that Purple has 3 new lines. They have their Essential, their Premium, and their Luxe lineup. But what do you gotta know when comparing the Essential to the Luxe collection? That's basically what I'm gonna be talking about today in this video. Hey there, I'm Wes, and if you didn't know, over here at the Slumber Yard, we review all things online mattresses, and we love doing Purple videos, so if you enjoy this one, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. But in this video, I'm mainly gonna be taking a look at the Essential collection and the 3 beds inside of that, and how it compares to the Luxe collection and those 3 mattresses. Now, since there are basically 6 beds in these 2 lines, I'm gonna be pretty much focusing on the original Purple and the Purple Rejuvenate, but I will touch on every single bed within this video, so definitely stick around if you're interested in any of those. But in this video, we're mainly gonna be talking about the policies that both those beds are backed by, then we'll get into their feel, firmness, construction, pricing, and at the very end, I'll try to have a final verdict and answer the questions basically of which bed you should go with and mainly which line you should go with. But let's get into Purple Essential versus Purple Luxe.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Alright, so before I get into everything that you need to know about these 2 collections of beds, I do want to say that Purple as a brand did send us all of these mattresses for free to test out and review and tell you guys about them, but if you order any online, they'll be backed by the following policies, starting with free shipping. Now this is one of the first major differences between these 2 lines, so with the Purple Essential collection, all of these beds are bed-in-a-box mattresses. They're basically going to be roll-packed inside of a box that's around 4 feet tall. All you got to do is just, answer the door, drag that thing inside and start ripping off all the packaging as the bed will expand right in front of your eyes. Now with the Purple Luxe collection, all of these beds will actually get to you with a process called white glove delivery, where the beds will be full size, they won't be rolled up or packed in anything, pretty much just a big plastic sheet around it. And then a local delivery team will help set the bed up for you. So this can be a really great option if you live in a rural location or a hard to reach place or even a high rise. And based on our experiences with white glove delivery, sometimes they'll even haul away your old bed for free, so it's a pretty nice service to have, especially if you're just like a single person or you can't lift heavy things. And it's just been brought to my attention that I did say bed-in-a-box mattresses, but Purple beds, the Essential collection ones, actually do come in a bag rolled tight, so that is my mistake. It put me on the wall of shame.
Box versus bag, Wes.
But once either one of these mattresses are in your possession, you get a sleep trial of 100 nights with both. Basically your chance to test the beds out in the comfort of your own home. You can put your own sheets on them, use your own pillows, and start to formulate your opinion of whether or not you want to keep the beds for the foreseeable future. And if within that trial period they're not exactly right for you, you can get free returns, but hopefully you do like either one of these beds or lines of beds. And if so, they are backed by 10-year warranties, which is pretty much the online mattress standard that we've seen. And all of these beds are made in the United States, which is pretty cool. So if you like supporting American-made products, that might move the needle for you as well. But let's just jump right into this comparison and get into some of the similarities and differences. And one of the major ones is going to be construction, which then will add into feel, another major difference. So if you're looking at the Purple original mattress, this is a pretty simple bed with a 3-layer all foam design. It's got dense support foam on the bottom, then a transition layer of comfort foam, and then on top is the hyper elastic polymer layer, which is known as the Gel Flex Grid and is pretty much Purple's special sauce. It's what got them to this point of becoming such a, household name. So if you take a look under the original Purple's cover, you can see the Gel Flex Grid laid out in a grid format, and there's also tons of room for air to circulate since there isn't a lot of surface area. And in general, that Gel Flex Grid is pretty much stretchy and responsive and, can pretty much stretch to many times its original size and get right back into its original shape. Over here at the Slumber Yard, we usually say that it's basically like a big Dr. Scholl's insole laid on top of an entire mattress, and it's kind of soft and firm at the same time, and it has a really unique feel. If you lay down on the original Purple, it'll provide a lot of support if you're on your back, but when you turn to your side, it will have a good amount of pressure relief and kind of conform to your shoulders and hips and make a little area for you to sleep in. We pretty much just say that this bed has a unique feel because it's so new and unlike anything you've probably ever tried out on a mattress, and it can be a bit divisive. We've seen that some people really love this kind of feel while others don't really love it. So definitely keep that in mind because it will be quite different, yet really comfortable. So that compared to the Rejuvenate, this bed has more of a responsive pillow top feel, but what components under the hood give it this feel? Well, it has a thin layer of support foam on the bottom. Then you have pocketed coils, and that's pretty much one of the major differences between this bed and the original and these two lines. The Essential collection is pretty much just gonna be all foam mattresses, whereas the Luxe collection, those will all have pocketed coils. And if you didn't know, pocketed coils just provide a little bit more long-term support and durability for bigger body types and all people. They have a good amount of bounce and responsiveness and kind of have that springy traditional bounce back feel. Now, while something like an all foam bed will probably work for all body types, it might degrade a little bit faster just because it doesn't have those coils involved. Then above those coils is a transition foam layer, and on top of that is the GelFlex Grid Plus. So this is pretty much very similar to that GelFlex Grid, but it's a little bit thicker, and it's got a border of edge support foam, but then there is another comfort foam layer on top of that, which is dubbed Purple's dual comfort foam layer. And then the whole thing is wrapped up in a quilted Euro top cover. So though this bed does use that GelFlex Grid Plus inside, it's not gonna be the major feel of this mattress. You'll definitely get a little bit of that feeling if you feel around for it, or if you're a bit heavier, you might sink more into that top comfort foam layer and kind of feel it more. But instead, we pretty much just say it has a responsive pillow top feel, and it is probably gonna be the most responsive bed that at least I've ever felt over from Purple. So in general, the Rejuvenate and all of the Purple beds in the Luxe line are just gonna have a much more familiar feel. It's probably gonna feel like a really nice hotel bed, something that you've probably slept on before. And in terms of the Essential and all those beds in that collection, they're just gonna have a lot more of a unique purpley feel. Now in terms of firmness, that Purple Original is right around a medium, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. And the Purple Rejuvenate is a little bit firmer, around a medium firm, maybe even a medium firm plus. It is the firmest bed in the Purple Luxe line, but it can still work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. Just know it is a bit firmer, so it might be slightly better for strict back or stomach sleepers. But if you did want a bed in the Purple Luxe line that was a little bit softer, they have their Rejuvenate Plus and their Rejuvenate Premier, which are both around a medium and a little bit softer than that. And in the Purple Essential collection, if you wanted more of that unique feel, but a bed that wasn't around a medium, you could check out the Purple New Day, which is a bit firmer than the original Purple, or you could check out the Purple Plus, which is a bit softer, so maybe better for strict side or combination sleepers. So the main thing in firmness is the Purple Original is around a medium, whereas the Rejuvenate is around a medium firm. But do keep in mind that the Rejuvenate Plus and the Rejuvenate Premier are gonna be softer than this one, but they will be a bit more pricey, and that kind of leads me into our final section, which is price. So how much you're gonna be paying if you go the route of the original or the Rejuvenate. And I do wanna preface this whole section by saying Purple as a brand does like to change their pricing and promotions constantly, so this is as of when I'm recording this video. But if you go the route of the Purple Original, you will be saving quite a bit of money. The queen size Purple Original retails for around the $1,400 mark, but as of when I'm recording this video, you should be able to save like $100 on this bed, bringing the price around the $1,300 mark. And if we do have that coupon code, it will be linked down below in the description box for you. And if you would like to use any of those coupon codes, they help us out over here at the Slumber Yard, and we really appreciate that. But in terms of the Rejuvenate mattress, if you're looking at this bed at a queen size, it's gonna be quite a bit more expensive, around the $5,500 mark before any discounts. And, you know, as of when I'm recording this video, this bed is also on discounts. And, you know, don't shoot the messenger. I know these are two pretty different price points, but these beds are pretty different. You know, one's more of the entry-level model, and one is pretty much one of the top tier beds from Purple. So definitely keep all that stuff in mind and know that you are getting two really different feels and firmnesses. So at this point in the video, let's just give you our Slumber Yard's final verdict and answer the questions of who each bed is right for and which one should be right for you. Well, I would check out the Purple Original if you want a bed that's around a medium firmness with a really unique feel and you want to save the most amount of money. And feel free to check out the Purple New Day if you want a bed that's even more affordable and a little firmer, or check out the Purple Plus if you want a softer bed, more for side and combination sleepers with that unique feel that will be slightly more expensive than the original Purple. And check out the Purple Rejuvenate if you're not afraid to spend up and you want a really luxurious mattress with more of a responsive pillow top feel around a medium firm. Check out the Purple Rejuvenate Plus if you want an even thicker mattress that is going to be slightly softer, and check out the Purple Rejuvenate Premier if you want Purple's top tier, most luxurious mattress that they currently make. But that's just what we think over here at the Slumber Yard. What do you guys think? Have you tried any Purple beds in the past, or do you plan on trying any of these new lines? Write us down below in those comments. We want to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. You can always subscribe for so many more bed videos and Purple videos. We're always putting them head to head, but that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.
Like and subscribe.